I'm going to show you guys a cheat that you can abuse to get your trade skill levels up super, super fast in Lost Ark. Now, you can only do this at launch, maybe for the first few weeks or so, maybe in a month or two, but at least in the first few weeks, you'll be able to do this. So what we are going to do is we're going to be using a combination of selling what we get along with doing something in the store. We're going to be converting crystals. There's a few different steps to this. So generally what happens in this game, if you're not familiar with it, is when you gather stuff, it uses work energy down here at the bottom, which you're probably familiar with. So obviously that's going to stop you from leveling up your trade skills fast. But there's something you can do. There's in the store, there are the minor life energy potions, right? But they cost crystals, of course. So you're like, well, that's pay to win, right? Pay to win. Okay, well, here's what you can do in order to get leveled up way faster in this game. Get your trade skills up really fast, whichever ones you want. Now, some are going to be more efficient than others. Some will cost you a teeny bit, but generally, here's how it's going to go. What you're going to do, you're going to go to wherever you want to go to gather. Whatever place, when you actually mouse over, it'll tell you what trade skills you can do for each one. So, you know, go to a place that has whatever you're after to do, whether it's archaeology, hunting, logging, foraging, etc. You're going to go do it until you're out of work energy. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take everything that you got and you are going to go sell it. So you're going to pick whatever it is that you gathered, and then you're just going to unload everything that you gathered to try to get as much gold back for it as you can. So in this case, say sell these for 4. You just undercut by 1 or whatever, or just sell it for the same depending on how many are remaining for whatever material you're trying to sell. And this should get you most of your money back or more. Right now when I made the video, the foraging was the most cost-effective on this. You actually make money doing what I'm about to say. The other ones, you might slowly lose a little bit of money, but you'll be able to keep going for a long time. So you're going to sell stuff like that to get your gold back. Then, once you get enough gold, right now when I made this video, at launch, because of all the pay-to-win players, you can go to the store, you can go to the currency exchange, go to buy crystals, and your gold is worth even more than crystals. You might get lucky. You might come in here and it might be 70 gold to buy almost 100 crystals. You can do this 10 times a day, which will allow you to get 950 crystals per day. So what's going to happen is you're going to take that gold that you earned from gathering, and then you are going to buy crystals with it. Then you're going to go over to the market, to the store, and you're going to go over here to Mari's secret shop, and you're going to go to the war-torn/trade skill category. You're going to buy minor life energy potions for those crystals, and then you're going to use those to get your gathering skills back up. You can actually go back in time in Mari's secret shop and buy older ones that you hadn't bought yet, like right there. And there's one, and I actually have one that I skipped. Yeah, way back here. I'm gonna buy this. So you can buy out the shop, and then every time you see one in the shop, you're going to use the money you got from gathering to convert to crystals and then to buy it so that you can just keep gathering and just power level these gathering skills as fast as possible. Also, once a week, you can buy this one, which gives you 3 of them. It's it's the same price, but you also get a Leap's Essence. Now, if you're trying to level fast, you're going to want Leap's Essence. Now, if you are doing this and somehow get a surplus of gold, you could, if you want, once a week, you can buy this one and get 10 of these. The way these things work, it's only to buy if you're trying to go fast. It's not about efficiency. What the Leap's Essence does is for your next 3,000 life energy that you use, say you're at 10,000. So if you're at 10,000 and you use this, all the way till you're down to 7,000, until you've burned 3,000 more life energy from the time you've used this, you will get double of everything. You'll break your tool twice as fast, you'll use your work energy twice as fast, you'll get double the XP, and you'll get double the mats. It basically makes the entire process twice as fast. So that's an option if you have the gold, and if your goal is just a power level, you're just going to sell your mats and you're going to use the gold in order to buy things like this. Now, that one's only if you're doing, say, the harvesting one. Well, right now when I made this video, harvesting was the most profitable by far. Just gather the flowers till you're level 10, then gather the level 10 flowers as much as you can because you'll get even more then. And also, while I'm on that same note, gathering gloves, you can go to the store and you can buy the novice foraging tools and then just sell them and just keep buying them and just throwing them away until you get lucky. I don't have one on me right now. I was an idiot and threw it away. I didn't realize how good it was. There's one that's extremely rare, and if you ever get it, you're going to want to keep it, and you're going to want to pay crystals to get repair kits or whatever you got to do to repair it, because there's one on here, I don't have it to show you, where it increases your chance of finding rare items by 6%, for the green one, at least 6-7%. And that one seems to make you get more money than anything else you could possibly have. That one's just absolutely insane. It says 6%, but when I was using it versus any other glove, it just made me generate so many more of the blue and green ones than I ever otherwise would. So you can combine that with all of this to just try to keep your money going. Now, the less profitable ones are going to be tough, like fishing, for example. You're going to end up having to spend some of your own gold, but it'll make your gold go further doing it this way. But in other professions like archeology and, again, especially gathering, you'll be able to level up the trade skill while making money buying crystals like that. So then if you're one of those people that you like gathering and you want to get leveled up as fast as possible, you'll be able to do it real fast until you run out of those life potions to pop from the store. So that'll keep you busy for multiple hours. It'll get you up to like level 20 or something, maybe even 30, just right out of the gate. So that is something that you can do. It's really OP if you want to just level up without spending all your real life money. Now, if you're spending real life money, I guess none of this really matters because you're just paying to win and you're just buying literally anything that you possibly would ever want. But for the other probably 5 million players who don't spend money, this is a pretty important way to cheat your way into getting it done all at once. So me personally, every single day I'm going to be buying those potions. I'm going to be using those potions. I'm going to be gathering whatever the most valuable thing is and then selling those and then using that money to buy crystals so that I can buy more potions so that I can get my gathering skills leveled up faster. Hopefully like level 30 or 40 within the first like 2-3 days. We'll see. I think it probably gets exponential, obviously. But also, in case you didn't know, leveling up your trade skills in this game makes you get more money from your work energy. And what I mean by that is if you go to your trade skills, you'll see here, just as an example, I have 11% rare material acquisition rate. And that comes from Plant Appraiser, which levels up as I level up. So you'll get things as you level up like that in each profession. That will make it so you actually are even more efficient as you level. You'll get bonus items as you go. Also, if you get ahead of the curve like I am, at least on foraging, then you can just go ahead and be gathering level 10 items, or if there's more later on, you'll higher level ones. But the level 10 ones will give you higher chance of getting rare mats. You'll get more mats on average from them. And so then you'll be able to be even more efficient on your life energy. Another tip, on my server, the mushrooms are worth an insane amount, but they're actually a scam. They're actually a trick. So from my experience, gathering the mushrooms, they drop like half the quantity of the flowers. So like unless you see the purple mushrooms, it's basically the exact same thing or not as good. I mean, the mushrooms drop so poorly compared to the flowers. But maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it's about the same. Maybe they are slightly better. It just depends on the prices on your server cluster. So you'll have to take a look at that and just kind of do your own, math on that. Because again, each server cluster is going to have its own market and own prices. But on my server, mushrooms are more expensive, but not worth it. But anyway, so now you guys know how to cheat your way as a free-to-play player into getting your trade skills leveled up super fast, and how to, I don't know, eventually, depending on what profession it is, just make money buying crystals and just hardcore gathering until there's nothing left for you to buy in the store. So hopefully I helped you out. Now you know of a way that you can just boost your gathering levels real fast without spending any real life money in Lost Ark.